The award-winning Living Museum of Sarawak, Sarawak Cultural Village, was established more than 30 years ago. It has won many awards, and as it strives to remain as one of the most popular tourist destinations in Sarawak, it always looks for ways to add more attractions. One attraction that is being looked into at present is the Penan Trail. Recently, the recce was carried out to check an old trail with that intention in mind. It was a joint effort between SCV, headed by the project coordinator Ibrahim Abdullah Chong, and volunteers from various backgrounds. On the volunteer side, award-winning guide Edward Mansell headed the team.
Sebenarnya padamu kami serah seluruh urusan kami ya Allah di dunia dan di akhirat ya Allah. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil
and make the Cup forest. Then we go to maybe the end there we'll get a Krangas forest and different type of forest.
The starting point of the trail is just next to the Penan hut in SCV. The objective of this recce was to identify and make the trail safe and identify the type of forest and flora along the trail. There were 12 of us all together on this recce, 5 volunteers and 7 staff of SCV. Everyone was assigned a duty. The plants selected were tagged with tape assigned with a number. The marking of the plants was done by experienced tour guide Abang Zakaria. Melintang Ina, another experienced tour guide, would prepare the tape. The name of the plant was then recorded by Edward, and there would be discussions on the uses of the plants. This list will then be passed to Dr. Victor Luna, who is the advisor of this project, to vet through. The trail was cleared of thorns and fallen trees and branches. On the foothills of Mount Santubong, the trail is undulating. So steep slopes were identified to be fixed with ropes for safety. Offshoots of trails were marked with tape to avoid getting off track. In between, the group would stop to learn more about the forest. Here, Edward was explaining why there were gaps in the forest and how it fit into the ecosystem of the forest. This is probably the most famous plant in Malaysia, Tongkat Ali.
This is an example of Krangas forest, sandy soil. When you have sandy soil, the vegetation.
29, station 29, picture plant. For this trip, 29 plants were identified. The final destination was a rocky stream just before SCV. Here, the staff of SCV prepared lunch by backwoodsmen cooking. This will be proposed to be part of the program in the Penan Trail. Preparing the manok panso, one of the most famous Sarawakian cuisine. The final product, eaten with modified bamboo chopsticks. Yummy! A plenary session was conducted at the end of the recce. It will take a few more trips before it can finally be ready for the public. So look out for the announcements by SCV when the time comes. Thank you for watching this video.